crochet, day 67.
Big yawn. Good morning. Rebecca accidentally touched Beanie's butthole. This is where we stayed for the night. Flying J, right outside Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, which is where we are going right now. Why? Because we're going to do the must-do hike here, top of the Giant. So, this provincial park is called Sleeping Giant because it's a peninsula into Lake Superior that looks like a giant sleeping on its back, which you can see from Thunder Bay. So, we make it into the campsite to buy our day pass, $18, and then we drive to the parking lot. And it's busier than we expected, but I guess some people aren't just doing the day hike and are backpacking. This is a long hike, 21.8 kilometers round trip. So we prepare our backpack, or pack sacks as I've heard they say in Thunder Bay. We bring water and a variety of snacks. I'm very excited to eat the cheese I bought yesterday. For breakfast, we finish the chia seed pudding with some cereal. Then we set up our bikes. The first part of the trail is bike friendly, and everyone online says to bike it to save time. The thing is, our bikes are not mountain bikes. They are foldable bikes with tiny 20-inch wheels, so we will be working hard. But we aren't afraid of that, so let's go. And woohoo! Beanie does a lot better on these mountain biking trails than paved paths. She is pulling and going so fast. This is very fun. Partway, we stop to go look at the water. We don't get to see Lake Superior that often. Then we set off again. This time, it's Rebecca's turn to ride with Beanie. We're having a blast. Soon-ish, we make it to the start of the top of the Giant Trail. This was just under an hour of biking for us, and it was more or less 7.5 kilometers. We lock up the bikes and set off, and Beanie gets an outfit change. We want to associate the harness with just pulling activities. This part of the hike is uphill, but so far, not too bad, but still definitely a workout. It did have some flat areas though, like this clearing. So pretty and magical. Here's Rebecca being a gangster. We can take a moment to enjoy it. Okay, well, it's tiring. We are hot. My face is a tomato, but we are wearing a lot of clothes right now. It's for the bugs. But we are almost there. You can see we have made it quite high up. We enjoy a little bit, then we go to the gorge, the main attraction. On the way, there is another lookout point, and you can see Thunder Bay from here, and the water looks so pretty and blue. I love that the Great Lakes are so big that it feels like the ocean. We set off again, and now we're at the gorge, and whoa, yeah, those are some steep cliffs for sure. We take a picture on this rock, and Beanie doesn't want to come, because she's smart. Then we go back to the other lookout spot for lunch. We have our snacks, nectarines, the cheese and pepperoni, and some mango cream crackers. As we leave, Megan and her kids say hi to us and tells us she's been following Kilometre Crochet. This is the first time someone has recognized and come up to us, so we were in complete shock and awe. Thank you, Megan, for saying hi. You really made our day. I hope we weren't weird and that you have a good trip. We spent the entire hike back down to the bikes in awe, just grinning and saying wow every couple of minutes. We make it back down and our bikes are still there. We bike back and stop at the water again. I splash some water on my face and Beanie takes a dip and we set off again. I'd say the bike ride was very doable, even though there were some rocky and uphill areas. After we get back to the van, we go to the showers. It's a little dingy in here, but who cares? We are fresh and clean now. We then go to the beach area to cook outside. We're having instant noodles, shin ramen, and japaghetti. After that, we start driving and head to our sleeping spot for the night. So today we drove a total of 254 kilometers, so that would be 25 brown stitches and 75 white stitches to represent how many kilometers we drove today.
See you next time.